Platoon, I'm a data scientist, and you guys would never hit a guy with glasses, would you? I'm here to tell you a little bit about the brand new smashing expectation of what to come of today's quadruple witching day, which happened this past trading day, but more importantly, exactly what's coming up next with the Lux Algo, something that has given us strong buy and sell signals, how to set it up, how you guys can get 20% off with the code in the description, and how we can clean up broken glasses easy peasy in the next part of this video. Movie magic. So first of all, if you guys are following along with the channel, you would know that Webull is one of the best opportunities that you can have 2 free stocks and charting software entirely free. TradingView is on the same level. It's entirely free. I don't pay for the premium version, but one of the things that you will be able to look at is plugins like Chrome extensions that give you opportunities for buy and sell signals, especially when they are strong or weak. That's in the past we have seen algorithms like cheat code algorithm. This one in particular gives us another view into what the potential squeeze calibrations are, the potential reversal indicators, and I'm going to teach you how to set yours up like mine. So when you guys press the link in the description, when you use the code AndrewMoreMoney for 20% off, you will be set up with something akin to this. Not quite the same. Double click any indicator to see the settings. You're likely not having your autopilot confirmation signals on, and this allows us to have a little bit more I would have more streamlined processes for the buy and sell signals. If you turn that off, you can automate what kind of sensitivity you would like, right? If I make it a little lower sensitivity, then you will see the same change over on the amount of buy and sell signals, right? That's probably a little bit too many. So that's why autopilot, good for beginners. That gives you just the amount that you're looking for on whichever chart that you're looking at. On the minute chart, you'll be able to see the swings through the day. That is something that we follow because we are tracking the charts through the entire day. However, when you're taking a look at the charts overall, you'll be able to see buy and sell signals that are more sparse, right? Sparsely populated, especially over here during this green rip here. You would be likely able to find opportunities to see reversals if you go ahead and turn on other parts of these trackers here. So you can have trend and tracing and catching abilities to see whether or not certain trends are bullish in green or whether they're going to break down soon in red. You can also have reversal zones very similar to the Bollinger Bands that we are able to see in like a cheat code algorithm or even in a Webull setup, something that's entirely free. A classic understanding of where we would be able to find reversals here and where reversals that were originally bearish that turn bullish and reversals that were originally bullish that turn bearish. Other ways that you can utilize the indicators here, remember double click again, is to be able to track the Q clouds, right? This gives you a sign of whether or not the internal momentum is going to be blue, which is going to be a bullish indicator overall. You see that from this strong buy signal, you would have caught the entire wind all the way up to the next sell signal. You wouldn't have been able to sell the very top at 64 bucks, but you would have caught it at 59. Of course, that sell button is probably broken on most of your apes computers, so you're likely not seeing the same sells for buying, for selling, but perhaps for buying a future dip. Another thing that we'll be able to tell you about these bands is that there is predictive analysis, right? There's forecasting into the next part of the future trading day. This is both true for these Bollinger-like clouds as well as the EQ clouds here, but for the volatility, which is the next part, the Lux Metrics Premium. Now, this is something that you can play around with. You can also go into the settings and change the way that it looks. Right? You can look at volatility, institutional activity, which allows you to be able to take a look at just how much people are playing around with the volume that are based on institutions, not retail. You can also be able to check out the end of trend index, which gives you a different insight into what you're looking for. You can also just turn it off entirely. Press that X, And now we have a more streamlined set of indicators here. The Lux Oscillator is something that I think you can customize based on understanding bullish and bearish divergences, as well as crossovers for a MACD. A similar indicator here, you can take a look at the, let's see, type, and then change it from Lux, which is the general flow of much information, probably a little bit too much for your beginner trader, to confirmation, right? Something that makes it a little bit simpler. If it's red, then you're currently in a state where the MACD would be crossing underneath the signal line, a bearish slump, and this is true, right? A strong sell signal here that you would have been able to wait until that crossover right here. So a confirmation from that MACD crossover and this strong buy signal would have brought you up right in the middle of this crossover of bearish momentum into bullish. So this is the next tool that I'm hoping to use to be able to catch the future dips and rips of. Not only the ones that are going to be able to provide us a better sight into a future gamma squeeze, but also we're going to create a couple of videos of whether or not Lux Algo was able to catch the previous gamma squeezes in June, as well as in March, as well as the originals in January. So if you have any other questions, drop them in the comments about how to use this tool. 20% off, like I said, with the code AndrewMoMoney. Of course, Webull is entirely free, and that's still the charting tool because it's attached to the broker. You can't trade on TradingView, so you have to be able to like connect it to some set of brokers that I'm not very familiar with. I still prefer a Webull setup, and if you guys want to set it up like me, I am going to put my Webull settings as well in the description down below. If you are impatient, I can also show you right here. So you go to indicators and you go to edit, and you can set up your moving average and exponential moving average indicators like mine, right? 15 for my moving average gives a sense of micro momentum, and 200 days for my exponential moving average gives a sense of macro bullish or bearish momentum. And the VWAP, nothing needs to be changed here. And the RSI or the MACD that I usually have turned on, nothing has to be changed except if you wanted to have different colors. So those are the indicators that I will be arming the Moon Platoon with for the coming Monday and the entire trading day of next week. Hope you guys have kept your eyes on Ortex. Let's just make sure that we do a quick look-see for both AMC and GME. For AMC, we have seen a consolidation right around 13%. This is where AMC has been trending essentially for the last few days, while GME has been the one that has been plummeting. So down 8% the last time Ortex had checked it, and all the way back down below 13%. This is the brand new Ortex update, but once again, does not include naked shorts. So we'll have to continue developing the story with where GME is going. And I want to thank you guys for making it to this part of the video. Did you know that in the video that I just uploaded, we had a surprise giveaway in the comment section? Well, if you wanted to be able to participate, I will include comments down here as well, but you have to find out on the other video what was the prompt for that surprise giveaway. And as always, we'll see all of you in the money. Peace.